Good morning. Welcome to Wait a Minute. My videos, my thoughts, and I'm sharing them with youans. People, stuff. Anyway, hey, it's good to see you guys. I just stalled my car. Okay, I paid too much attention to you that I stalled my car up. Well, it's not my first day driving a stick, but seems like it is because I just stupid. Anyways, hey. It is a bright, sunny, beautiful, kind of hazy in some places. I had to look, see? I forgot. Wonderful Monday morning. And some people hate Monday mornings, but you know what? To me, they're kind of like spring is. It's like a new beginning for the week. It hasn't been screwed up yet, unless you've already screwed up today, in which case, hey, tomorrow's a new day. But I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to I may have stalled my car out a few minutes ago, but I have a car to stall out. Okay, just saying. It's a stick shift, in case people are wondering what I mean by stalled out. I got different shoes on. I didn't do the clutch right, and I stalled it out. So hey, people with stick shifts might identify with that, maybe not. If you only wear one pair of shoes, then you wouldn't understand. But hey, I don't. I have my daily plug for Red Bull. This is the blueberry one, my favorite. And I gotta take a drink. I'm not kidding, y'all. Oh, this is good. Hit Red Bull up and tell them I'm totally for them. And I will rep them. They can be my sponsor or something. Anyways, I have to have a lot more followers for them to be my sponsors. But anyway, I just want to say this is a little something that came to me a few minutes ago on the way to the car. Hopefully this video will work. I dropped my phone. I did. Dropped it bigger in life, right on the concrete. And I've dropped my phone in the last 18 months or whatever, 16 months, whatever, maybe twice, including that one just then. Maybe 3 times. But my thought was, oh my God, it's going to be wrecked. And I picked it up, and this cheap little case thing, it's open on one side, and but it wraps around the phone. Okay, kind of hugs the phone, if you want to put it that way. But when I dropped it, I was like, oh no, and I was just so upset because I just knew that when you drop phones, they break, and it's just, oh man, it's gonna suck. It's a lease, and it's gonna be bad. They're gonna make me pay for it. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I like saying that. Blah blah. It's funny. Anyways, I'm so silly. Anyway, when I dropped it, and I was upset, and I was worried. I was like, oh man, that's my phone. And we're all so connected to our phones these days that we really, what would I do without my phone? I mean, life would end as we know it. It'd be so much, oh my gosh, what would happen? And, kind of justified because we do live by our phones, and it's really expensive to buy a new one, whatever. Anyways, the beauty of it was when I got to the car and I looked at it, the case has a slight scuff on one side. Slight, like you can barely see it. I think if I washed it off, it would come off. So it's marked a little bit on one side, but the phone has none the worse for wear. The phone is just like my phone. It came through it because it was protected. And I guess I want to talk about protection. We handle a lot of things in our life. A lot of things happen to us, and it's sorry, I gotta do this, and it's bad. When bad stuff hits us and we have to go through it, whatever. But there's another part of, we're always talking about things that we go through and ways to get through it, and sometimes you can't go around it, over it, under it, whatever. You gotta go through it. It's a thing. But sometimes, most of the time, I guess, we're protected. Like that accident you didn't get into, or that thing that did happen, and you lived through it, and it's a miracle because you shouldn't have lived through it. Those kind of things. We're protected. Like, we're that phone. Sometimes we get dropped or we fall down, and you think it's going to be a horrible thing. You think, oh man, how will I ever get over this? It's just, my life is over. This is done. I can't do it. And then you realize, you know what? That wasn't so bad. You kind of brush yourself off, and there's no damage. Maybe a little scuff mark around the edges, but you're good. You're safe. You were taken care of. And I don't know, I was thinking about my phone, you know. I mean, it's just a phone. And yeah, it's expensive, and yeah, you know, it would be bad. But at the same time, it's just a phone, you know. And it was protected. We are God's children. I mean, even people that don't accept God, even people that don't know God, He created you. You are His creation. He loves you. He cares for you. He wants you to know Him well. He wants you to get into Him, to know Him, to have a relationship with Him. He wants that. And it's a beautiful thing, okay? And He protects you. He protects you even if you don't know Him, even if you don't believe in Him. He protects you. You might not realize this. I think about this all the time. There's so many things that I could, just on the way to Grand Haven, there's so many things that could happen that didn't. You know, like I saw a car a few minutes ago that was in the left lane, and he wanted to make a right turn, so he swerved over in front of the car in front of me, and then swerved over into the turn lane all in one swoop. And if I had been just a little bit closer, that would have been a 3-car accident. But it wasn't. I sat in my car for, you know, a couple seconds getting my phone turned on and everything. That couple seconds made a big difference, because I didn't get in an accident with that idiot that came over from the left lane to the right turn lane. Yeah, he was an idiot. Okay, sorry. I'm just saying it like it is. I'm real, you know. But I was protected, you know. And if you think about it, you can look through your life, even just look through your day, and look back on the things that didn't happen, or things that did happen, but you made it out unscathed, you know. I just saw a documentary on the country's worst car pileup. I don't remember where it was now, but it was really horrible, and you know, a bunch of people died, and the cars were all smashed, and semis hit cars, and there was a fog thing, and so they couldn't see anything, so they were all hitting each other. I think it was like a 57 car pileup or something like that. Anyways, there was I think it was a grandmother and a granddaughter in this car, and it ran into a semi, which smashed the front end really tight, and then another semi hit him in the back. And that car, I think they said it was 3 feet long. And the grandma got killed. But I mean, it looked like, almost like those cars that get smashed up in the junkyards, you know, they smash them, crush them into a cube or whatever. It was almost like that. It looked really bad. Anyways, the granddaughter lived through it. The granddaughter came out almost unscathed. And that's a miracle. Holy cow, was she, you know, God was protecting her. She had protection that day. I mean, it was her grandma's time to go, which sucks, but the little girl made it through unscathed. Even though I looked at that car and I was thinking, you can't even recognize what kind of car it was. You can't even recognize that it was a car. I mean, it's awful. And this little girl lived through it. It's a miracle. Those things happen all the time. It's amazing. I just saw a thing with a little girl, and they were in a house fire, and the little girl's big sister, they couldn't get out. So the big sister wouldn't leave her little sister, and she laid on top of her and died, protecting her sister, and her sister lived through it. The house was destroyed. The sister got burned up and died, and protecting her little sister. Her little sister made it through there. She had protection. You know what I mean? Anyway, I think I'm beating a dead horse on that. You understand what I'm saying? But, you know that your life, you get protected a lot of times. Recognize that. Be thankful. And just so you know, it would be great, and I would love it if you guys would get closer to God. Know God. Reach out to Him. Be in relationship with Him and see what that's like. And if you've never done it before, check it out. If you already know God, but just a little, get to know God a lot. Because the closer you get to Him, the better off it is. The more fun it is, the more happy you are. Love you guys. Hope you have a great day. Bye.